Hey guys, welcome to Backyard Beer Brothers. My name's Rory Doherty, and today is, depending if I get around to editing it, potentially going to be the last episode for 2023. It's been a pretty hectic year as far as the channel's concerned, sort of absolutely blowing my mind as far as the subscriber base is concerned. I think as of today we're sitting around 1,400 people, so absolutely amazing. Views going crazy and all of that. But with this year coming to an end, I figured this could be a good beer to have, and this is the Out of Office Mango and Coconut Sour from Temple Brewing Co. So they're located here in Victoria. They're in a suburb called Brunswick. It was actually funny. I walked into Werribee Town. There's a bottle store, or a craft beer store there called Old Habits. I was looking for potentially a Christmas themed beer that I could do for this episode, and as I picked this up I realised I hadn't actually turned my out of office on my office computer, so it was a good reminder to actually get into it. As well as that, it is a mango and coconut sour. Big fan of sours, so perfect type of beer for the last beer of the year, right? But let's get into it. So it is looking awesome. So it's got a haze to it, bright white head, beautiful orange colour to it, and it is tropical to the max on the nose. Also has those sour notes as well. I'm pretty keen to get into it. As I always say, it's booming hot in here as always. So had a look, had a smell, let's get into the taste. Cheers, cheers, let's roll. It's drinkable. It's drinkable, damn. In my head I was actually thinking, oh, that's interesting. But I was recently talking with a couple of my workmates about using the word interesting, and the word interesting is actually a negative thing. You know, if you ever think about it, if someone's prepared a meal for you and you have some of it and you don't really like it, the term that a lot of people go to is interesting. You know, oh, this is interesting. Is it good? No, it's not actually. But this, I was hoping it would be sort of more coconut-y. Nah. There's like a sort of sharp bitterness there that it's like, I've said it before in a couple of previous ones, kind of like they've left some rind of a fruit in there. What does it say here? It says, dripping with juicy mango nectar and wisps of creamy coconut, this mango coconut sour captures the pure essence of summer in a can. Now it's time for you to put up your Now it's time for you to put up your out of office sign and enjoy the warm weather, all while sipping on a refreshing tropical beer. It's sour, sweet, and real summer treat. Bam. I don't really think it is. Oh, sort of disappointing. But while I'm demoing it, I may have to tell you a little bit about this beer. So, number one, it comes in at 355 mils, 4.4% as far as the alcohol is concerned, and it is 1.2 standard drinks. Now, as far as the Untapped review score is concerned, there isn't one at this stage. There's actually only 3 people have reviewed it, and there's no numbers. But what would I give it? If we look at out of 10, I think this is sort of sitting at a 5 or maybe just above, but not far above. Okay, what is it going for? Let's have a taste. It's actually kind of generic and kind of bland here. Maybe it is a 5. What does it got going for though? It is crisp, it's refreshing. There is that sort of weird bitterness that I don't like, but it does have a slight tart and sourness that doesn't hang around or linger, or it's not that sharp. I think I'll probably just go with a 5, to be honest. This is just a middle of the road average beer, unfortunately. I was hoping for a lot more. Out of office, Temple Brewing Company. Not the one. I feel kind of bad ending the year on that. But there's a possibility that I will film a couple more episodes this year, though. Tomorrow morning, man, I've got this early wake up. Me, family, we're going to be heading back to New Zealand. We're going to have to leave our house at around 4:30 a.m. in order to get to the airport. For the time frame, we've got to be there for international flights. But what that does mean, we're going to be in New Zealand. I'm going to take some of this recording equipment with us, and I'll see if I can do some episodes with some friends or family over there. Don't know if I'll be getting around to editing and uploading though, so look out for those in the early 2024. What else do we have on the cards as far as plans are concerned? I've got some Mexican beers. Thinking of doing the Mexican beer review. Can't really think. I think there's potentially a couple of beer festivals that are on the cards. Did try filming at the was it Williams Landing Craft Beer and Cider Festival. Did some filming. Found that this was just way too much background sound. So I will aim to do some filming at another festival, but what I know now is that we just need to find some sort of quiet spaces. So we'll see how that goes. But as far as this beer is concerned, would I buy it again? No. Would I buy it on tap? No. Would I buy it for a friend? No. Is it scullable? Yeah, it's got to be scullable. And yeah, I think 5 out of 10 for this one, unfortunately. Oh well. But if it's your first time viewing, thank you very much for making it all the way to the end if you have. If you've watched other episodes, thank you so much for all the support this year. It's been sort of absolutely amazing. It's one of the things that makes me want to keep creating this sort of content. But other than that, feel free to hit the like, hit the subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a good one. Merry Christmas and awesome New Year. See you soon. Yeah.